Hey entrepreneur, this is Mark News with Mr. Marketing. Welcome to this special presentation entitled Three Incredibly Simple Sales Tips, ladies and gentlemen. You and I can and should learn from the traveling free workshop circuit because there's a lot more going on there, ladies and gentlemen, that readily meets the eye. Entrepreneur, the purpose of this video is to introduce you to three incredibly simple, long-term money-making sales technique or tips, that you and I can and should learn from the traveling free 90-minute workshop circuit. You know what I'm talking about. Either you're sitting at home one night, you can't sleep, and you're watching late night cable television, or it comes on the radio, or you get a flyer, or in my case, because I've joined their list, you get these periodic free complimentary tickets to attend some event. And they have a lot of what I call evergreen subjects, like, for instance, investing in the stock market. Somebody's always some new guru, man or woman, who's got some secret system that they're going to show us how to either day trade or just invest in stocks outright. Sometimes it's penny stocks. And of course, investing in real estate. But they also have specialties like investing in foreclosure properties. When the economy is really, really bad, the foreclosure seminar gurus, they spring back up and they're popular again. And of course, the always ever present how to make money with creative real estate investment techniques, no money down, and all that sort of thing. But another subject that's become evergreen in the last 10 or 15 years, of course, is how to make a fortune with the internet marketing. Well, entrepreneur, what I'm going to suggest you do is get on the list of one of these and see for yourself, because we're going to take a look at three really simple sales tips that you and I can learn from the traveling free 90-minute introductory workshop circuit. Here's one of the first things that you'll pick up on. This is sales tip number one. You join their list, ladies and gentlemen. You become a part of their sales funnel. So you can see how they market not only the current workshop, introductory workshop, but all the future follow-up. The process. What do they do? Do they contact you by phone? Like, for instance, here's one of the things that I noticed when I joined their list. They sell the names. And what I mean by that, there's another entrepreneur who needs that exact same, who needs you and I as a potential lead, that'll pay for it, because all of a sudden I give my name one time and all of a sudden I start getting free tickets to other workshops on other subjects. Now, how did this happen? Because I didn't sign up for these things. Well, these names are being made available through a list broker. So that's the first thing. So that means when you get your own list, ladies and gentlemen, there are other entrepreneurs who are willing to compensate you by borrowing your list, as long as they're non-compete and you don't saturate your list, with constantly bombarding them with offers. This is a good way to supplement your income. Here's sales tip number two. After you join their list and you start receiving these exact same offers from these other marketers, like I mentioned, the 2 free tickets, see what type of approach they use. For example, when you call up to register for the event, to secure your seat, because it's always limited seating, do they hit you with an OTO, one time only offer, right then and there? If they don't, when they send you the free tickets, they ask you to call a toll-free number and enter a free drawing. They don't, this is probably something you should do. Here's another thing, ladies and gentlemen, that just kind of takes this way out that a lot of people never think about. Now, you couldn't do this so much with the big entrepreneurs, but you could certainly do it with the men and women who are underneath them trying to get to where they are. For example, those rooms, ladies and gentlemen, will cost anywhere from about, say, $300, depending on, what area, to about $600, maybe more, if you're talking New York City or maybe somewhere in California. But here's the point. There's another company, and when I say another company, I mean there could be another entrepreneur who needs that exact same pool of people. They might be willing to put up $400 for a chance to access your list by you holding a free drawing. So think about it. If the room costs $600, but you can get another entrepreneur, let's say two other entrepreneurs, put up $200 a piece, that puts it to $400 that you've got off the cost of the room. Now, when you put in your $200, you got that room for a third of what it normally costs, which means you don't have to do as much gross business. And now you can make a profit sooner. Simply by setting up some type of free drawing, you create a name list and you split off the names with the two other entrepreneurs that you sort of joint ventured or brokered your names with. And I hope that's not too complicated. But my point is, this is the kind of thing you and I can and should be doing. Now, here's the third sales tip. Ladies and gentlemen, see what type of proven, what I like to call free power bonuses that they offer you for coming back. Typically, if this is a 1 or 2 day event, like say if it's a Friday and a Saturday, or a Thursday, Friday and a Saturday, that last day, ladies and gentlemen, is normally going to be a ghost town. And these promoters already know this. So they'll normally save the best bonuses and free gifts for the third day. Like for example, if they have a really expensive boot camp, $7,000 each, or if it's $7,500 for one person, they might say it's $8,000 for any two people. Here's what they do, and here's what you and I can do on that last day. They'll hold a free drawing where they say they're going to give away two boot camps, one to a lady and one to a gentleman. But you have to be present that third day to qualify for it. See, this is the kind of thing they do. Sometimes they give away cars, trips, anything. The point is, this is the type of stuff you and I should be doing, because if these entrepreneurs are spending money on cable television, radio ads, newspaper ads, a room, they've got traveling staff, they got to have airfare, they got to have hotel fare. If they are using these processes in their entire sales funnel, then guess what? It's already tested. What you and I should be doing is simply leveraging it. They've done the heavy lifting. Now we just copy their sales template. So that's why I got on their list and I attend these events, because I like to see how they market. What do they do? What kind of back end sales do they do? Does anybody call you up immediately after the workshop within a day or two and find out if you want to sign up for maybe a one-on-one mentoring program, whatever? This is the kind of things you and I need to be doing and checking out. This is where the big money is made and how the big money is made. So on that note, for those of you who want to discover how you can add an additional 25% or more gross profit to your bottom line, entrepreneur, you want to do so in the next 90 days or less without having to add any new customers or clients, then my friend, you definitely want to grab your free 9-page special report. Just head over to youcanmarketonlinenow.com/sales, and that's where you can get it. Now, entrepreneur, before you go, here's a quick question. Who else do you know in business right now who's struggling, who could definitely use some help? Do they respect your opinion? Because if they do, I want you to forward this video to them ASAP and help them out. They'll thank you for it later. On the other hand, if you're wondering what you need to do to get to the next level with your business, product, or service, no matter how you primarily market, on or offline, then you just had a small sample of the type of things that's available to you. But you probably need to grab your free 22-part Small Business Marketing Mastery Series. This is an additional free 22 sequential email marketing lessons that you're going to receive on top of the free 9-page special report. That's correct. It's my free gift to you. It's my way of saying thank you and welcome to the inner circle. But if, ladies and gentlemen, for whatever reason you subscribe and the inner circle is not for you, then entrepreneur, by all means, please feel free to unsubscribe anytime you wish for whatever reason you want, and we can still be friends. This is Mark Newsom, Mr. Marketing. We'll see you again next time on the Marketing Minute.